It's quite sad, because farmers are the backbone of any country. They are the providers of food, grain to the country. That starts from the forces, from the border force to everyone, to the living, all the life here. And obviously, they do deserve a respect because they're hardworking people. They're not terrorists. They're not wrong people. They're just hardworking farmers. They work hard in a day. They go home. They spend time with their family. They eat and they sleep. And next morning again they're back working.
You think Indian government listening to the farmer?
They have started now. They had a meeting last night with Amit Shah, who is one of the most powerful after the Prime Minister of India. He's a state minister. He has told them that, look, I'm ready to sit with y'all, listen to y'all. Let's work on amending, and I'm ready to give you in writing up the MSP what you want. But the problem now is the issue is they are saying no, abolish the rules. We only want an answer yes or no. Are you taking these, withdrawing these rules, or you're not? That's all we want to know. So again, the government has today morning sent them explaining the amendments, what they can do on them, and so on, trying to explain them. So the dialogue has started, and without dialogue, you can't achieve anything. So I'm hoping and I'm praying to God that very soon this dialogue is over so people can go to normal life. These farmers, they've come from all over India. They need to go back home and, rather than being on the roads. 5 deaths have happened so far in the farmers. They've died as well because it's too cold weather. There's old people from the age of 90s as young as children. See, there is this actress called Kangana Ranaut. She's young, young blood. What happened was when she was watching the protest, I mean, all over the world, people are watching the protest. She saw this old lady who could hardly walk. She's a farmer. She was walking with a stick. She is about 80 something years old. She's an old, elderly woman. And she actually sent a tweet out. She tweeted that this woman, you can get her for 100 rupees a day to take parts in processions, to buy sympathy. That's wrong. That woman, that elderly woman, could be a grandmother of someone, could be a mother to someone, could be a wife to someone. You can't just pick on anyone and just using social media defame someone without thinking. Obviously, then she said she got confused with her by another lady, which is Bilkis, who came in the Time magazine heading because when they had the Delhi protest for Shaheen Bagh, that time there was an old lady who came out and she thought she was her, but it doesn't matter whether it was her or her. They are still someone's grandmother. They're still someone's mother. They're related to someone. Why should we really speak like that? And then giving her that cheap remark, 100 rupees a day she can come for. Now that upset me a lot that night, and I turned back and I openly challenged. And I said, look, I'll give you, forget 100 rupees. You're saying she comes for 100 rupees. I'll give you 100,000 rupees. But I want you to, just for half a day, come into those farms. And with that old lady, work with her in that farms. That old lady still works in the farms. Work with her and see how hard it is to sit in there. And you can't just make fun of someone who actually produces food for you, feeds you, and then you talk about them. And that's what my challenge was to her.